What is your secret that you can tell to other people of your age?
I live vicariously through the music, and so I become Peter Pan, Peck's bad boy, and we jump out of Dorian Gray's picture. It's just, music does a thing. That's why it's so popular. Everybody loves to dance to it, sing to it, and it keeps you young. It's just what is. If you join it, I've married it, and I live it, and I breathe it, and so it offers me that. Plus, women do something to me too. I can't explain. But
Thank you.
Very few people get to do what we get to do, and like Steven said, playing music for so many people is what really keeps you young. Because when we're on stage playing, which is what we love to do more than anything else, that's the primary example of what keeps us young.
Do you guys have any tour stories from your Van Halen tour? And for Steven, do you miss American Idol?
not that I can tell you here with you bunch of people. And American Idol was just great. I got to sit next to J-Lo every night and, you know, kind of be part of a birthing. If someone could sing, we would find. And it was the same thing. A lot of those kids would send in on YouTube a picture of themselves singing. It was great. It's just, it's a new world, it's a new age, and tomorrow night we're going to break the ice and do something never done before, a completely full show on YouTube. And I'm great to be a part of it. You know, one of the reasons Aerosmith has been such a successful band is because we break down the walls of things. We still like to get pissed off and have passion and do shit no one else would do. We melded up with Run DMC and knocked the walls of black and white down for rock and roll to join with rap and give rap a new beginning. And tonight there's dancers and beatboxers and there's so much new fresh stuff. And when we get on stage tomorrow night, we're going to mash it up with some of the best. We're going to keep it a secret. You're going to see it first time ever, and it's going to be beautiful.
From what I remember, the Swiss audience was a little slow to warm up. Some people say the same of Singapore. Do you have some techniques that you're planning to use to warm up the crowd?
We're just going to kick their ass in the first song. We take great pride. We started out when we used to play with other bands, and the whole idea was not just to play our music, but it was to try to blow the other band off the stage. It still should be that. There should be some competition. You should try to be as badass as you can, and you should try to be as thrilling as you can, and just whatever your best song is, bring it on. And I think that's what it's going to be.
And so I remember that what it involved was lots of costumes, some taking off of costumes, some smoke. Are we going to see some of the dazzling antics from that time?
I don't think so. It's going to be just a full-on rock show.
It's really hard to give you the results of what you saw as a whole show with only 3 songs. So we'll do our best. I think that you'll warm up pretty quickly.
I'm confident I won't be disappointed. Thank you, guys.
You guys have been around for ages. How is it different back then without social media and now with social media when connecting with your fans?
Then, as it is now, is getting in front of the crowd and getting them hot and getting them going. We're the fire that the tribe dances around, and it was that way 40 years ago, and that's how it is now. Social media is just another way to spread the word.
Are your cheekbones getting tired yet? I'm smiling all the time right here. Thank you guys so very, very much.
You got
Remember, tomorrow night is going to be epic. It's going to be epic.
One more question's got to be good. Make it good. The one question you've dying to ask.
Yeah.
Come on.
What gets you going? I mean, what do you wake up for? What's the one thing you hope for? I mean, you've done music forever. So
You know,
what do you do? You know, what gets you going?
Sometimes I think that somebody's doing it to our music. Sometimes I think about who's listening to what song, where. Sometimes I think about what adventure we're doing. Like we just spent a couple days 5 days in Phuket and 5 days in Bangkok. And every day we woke up before the sun came up and went out on canal boats just to see everything. And it's such an adventure right now, in my life anyway, to get in the morning and get out and it's always the thought of the night before of whatever happened, you know? I don't really get too much sleep anymore, so. But it's the very idea of being in this band, and that, I mean, like, Don't Want to Miss a Thing's got 9,800,000 hits on YouTube, and so someone somewhere is doing something while I'm singing, and just, I can't sleep. I hear them everywhere listening and doing.
I'm actually not up yet.
It's about being in this band and not really knowing what's going to happen from day to day. Is like, it's never boring. So getting up in the morning, you just never know what's going to happen, but it's always a pretty fine day.
If today is the last day on Earth, okay, and you're given a microphone and everyone in the world can hear you say one sentence, what would you say to the whole world before the world ends? Armageddon, right? I was just...
Yikes. One word.
Told you so.
Yeah.
Love. Yeah.
You like that?
Love.
He liked that. He liked that. Love. Yikes is a good one. Told you so is good too. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks very much.